Yes, we use it to give our pregnant patients who were withdrawing. Right. I told her Subutex would be better than methadone because methadone is no better than the benzo she's taking. So, right. But I did tell her that's an option. I also provided her with some information on I don't know if it's legal in that state, but it's legal here in a lot of states here. It's called kratom. I told her that she should look into that if it is legal. I told her I have a sister who works in a head shop who it's legal, sell kratom, and that my sister has watched heroin users come in and decide to try kratom, which is a natural substance. It is like the cousin to the opiates, but it's not. It's like plant-based. And that she has watched people who have been on heroin come off of heroin using that stuff too. It's an honor to be on the same side of TikTok as Tovia. A lot of people abuse kratom. I know that. I did tell her she needs to do her research on it. It can be abused heavily, but I've seen it work. Right. So you have to be able to to be able to manage it correctly. But I also, like I said, I encouraged her to do her research on the Subutex, on the kratom, on discussing, more frequently, with her doctor and stuff like that about other options. It sounds like she only does about anyways, I'm frozen. Oh no. Okay, am I frozen now? Sorry, Lisa keeps calling me on Instagram all of a sudden. You're good now. Okay. But it's just sad. All around. She keeps telling me, your drink looks super delicious. Your hair looks good today. Thank you. But I have a whole conversation here because I just wanted to make sure I didn't oh, and another thing is too, and this is Lisa's side of the story, is that the reason why she is on Are You a Recovery Doctor? No, I'm not, but I just gave her advice on doing some research on starting her step forward in recovery. I do have a sister who has recovered. She's 6 years sober. And, so my sister, can be in contact with Lisa if she wants to talk to Lisa. Lisa asked me to give her information to my sister to discuss that stuff. Are you going to play it? She needs inpatient treatment. I don't know if I want to play it. It's like 40 minutes long. It's a lot. But I can tell you that she also told me in this conversation that the reason why she is on TikTok live, asking for money a lot of the time is because she's told to. Again, this is Lisa's version of things, not mine. She's saying that her sister has asked her to go live to find her own gas money to go see her and the baby. She's also said her sister Ronnie has asked her to put up her wish list for her on her on her TikTok and stuff like that, and that Lisa says that the money that she gets every month, that she has been giving her dad $350 a month for gas money to last her to the clinic each day. But by the time he gets a hold of it, that he runs out of money because he spent it. So that's why she's back on here half the time looking for gas money. I'm just telling you what she's saying. I told her, I was like, look, if you're having an issue and you're actually giving, if you're actually giving your dad gas money, and he's spending it all, instead of taking you to the clinic, and now you're sitting here looking, foolish on TikTok asking for money, then you should probably not give him the $350, and that you should just buy yourself like a Lyft gift certificate or load it onto a Lyft account so she can go herself at this point, because she said the clinic's only about 10 or 15 minutes away. So at that point, I think $350 in lifts and stuff she can manage on her own. Yeah, I also told her that, but Lisa has issues budgeting. I told her she could, just pay your dad for each ride whenever he picks you up, but unfortunately, because of her issues, she doesn't know how to hold that money long enough to do so. She has Medicaid. They provide transportation. Yo, I just walked in. Recap. I know there's a lot of you guys in here. Let's see if I can at least show you guys so you know that I'm not just like saying this stuff, but the audio is really tough to hear just because, like I said, this is a new computer for me, so I wasn't sure where it'd be the best. But I did talk to her today.
What should I say? Let me look. Just third. I picked my script up on, I think, first. I went out and picked them, and you don't see me on live nodding or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I told my dad, I said, I'm not taking them a bunch because watching the lives on TikTok and things like that actually scared me, Queen, to where I don't want Jason on have them all. And I could just be nodding and then just not wake up. You don't even realize it's happening when you OD,
Right.
So, I don't want that to happen. I'm the only one Jace has. For Thanksgiving, me and Jace sat here by ourselves because Ronnie didn't want me around the baby. So I didn't get invited to Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And so you are telling me the truth, though, that like 70% of the time that you're asking for money, it's for Jace, and then the other 30% it's to buy the benzos on the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many are you buying on the street every day?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if you know much about benzodiazepines. They're Xanax, Klonopin, a 1 milligram Xanax goes for $11 a piece. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if I have $100, I'm getting 10 Xanax,
Yeah.
So it's not a lot of pills, but it's a lot of money, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so...
Is that why you seem so, upset when people aren't donating to you in the lives, is because you've run out?
Well, no, it's not that. Sometimes it'll be that, Queen, but also sometimes it'll be... I'll have 2,000 people in my room just calling me names and stuff, and as much as I try not to let it get to me, it does hurt me,
Right.
So then I'll start crying, and I'll just act like that's not why I'm crying, but that is why I'm crying. It is.
Right. So, yeah, that's just the first part of she admitted this is all in an act and a lie. Yeah, so I'd love to clear that up. I know you guys are gonna I don't know how to clear it up. Like I said, I was trying to figure out where the speaker was on here, but I did. Do you have resources to help people? I help do research in their area if they're asking for the resources. She admits she buys pills and they still give her money. I know she's done messed up stuff, but I can't help but pity her. She can't go pick up the fix, plus she probably owes back money. You heard it perfectly? Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Queen, let's work together. Hold on. I can't message